Hello, this is Jason P. Wilson Zero in X-Force, and this is my comic pick of the week and honorable mentions for the week of December 14th, 2011, and today is the 20th. It is a Tuesday. Now, first up here for my honorable mentions will be The Defenders by Marvel, number 1. Now, this is a title that I was anticipating. I really like the cast that they were putting together for the classic team of the Defenders. I also really like that they were starting the Defenders again. I haven't read this in a long time, so I was really excited. At the same time, I like that the full team that they put together have all been permanently affected by the events of Fear itself. All of them have been changed in some way. Either their powers are different or they have new weapons. They're all affected by the events. Now, usually when you have a big event, as soon as it concludes, it's like it almost never happened. So I really like that they launched a new series, a relaunching of a classic team, the Defenders, all of them being affected by and changed by those events. So I thought that was really cool. Also, I really like this artist. This artist I was anticipating after reading the series Spider-Man and the Black Cat. I really love that artwork. I thought it was perfect, and everything about the artwork in that limited run was just absolutely perfect. So I was really looking forward to that artist taking over this team, and being there from the beginning was great too. I also like the writing. I thought the writing was really well done. Not only was this artwork beautiful, and that artist that I mentioned, I really loved the designs that he did. All the character designs were just really well done, and I was really enjoying looking at this book. The writing, though, was also very good. Usually when you have a comic that puts a new team together, they usually do it in a campy way. Some canny way that just seems like an odd reason to put a team together, or maybe it's a boring read because it's just kind of like putting the team together type thing. So I really thought this was a really great way to do it. Everyone has legit reasons for being on this team. There's also some funny moments as well, like Iron Fist, him being on the team at this point just for transportation. I thought that was funny. And I really liked how they're handling some of these, or all of these heroes. First off, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is a really cool character, and for the most part, when he's used, he's usually underused. There's so much more about him that he can put on the team, or his character is so interesting that he's usually wasted. So I thought that they really nailed him right off the bat, how complicated a character he is, and especially with the events that just happened. Again, I really like how this artist is handling the character designs for these heroes, especially the female characters. Now, he does really good male characters, don't get me wrong, but he definitely has something special about the female characters he does. In this case, I thought he did a fantastic job on Red She-Hulk. I also like what he did with Silver Surfer. Of course, Silver Surfer is changed. His powers are different because of the events of Fear itself. And then everyone else has changed. She-Hulk here, she has the sword now that has special powers. So I really felt that like all the chemistry that this artist is really good about using with characters, especially female characters, like for Black Cat, for instance, with the Spider-Man Black Cat limited run that I read, he had Black Cat just jumping off the pages with personality, and I think he did a great job with She-Hulk in that way. He really kind of did the same thing with her personality. She just jumps off the pages every time you turn that there's a page that she's on. All the panels are just done really well too. Very, very beautiful book. And here's that situation I was saying before, how at this point Iron Fist is on the team just for transportation. He's flying everybody everywhere. So obviously he'll have more meaning later, but I thought it was funny that was the reason why he's on team. In fact, this was a great little thing here. He's reading comics, and he doesn't have a lot of time to read comics, so he's trying to take some time to read his favorite comic books, and people keep on interrupting him. I thought that was hilarious. Again, beautiful artwork. He really does characters well. In fact, I said he's perfect at female characters, but for instance, here with Iron Fist, and especially Silver Surfer and Doctor Strange, he just does a phenomenal job. Really great artwork in this first issue. And again, I thought the writing was really solid. I really was believing in the story. I was really thinking, yes, this is why they would put a team together. Yes, these characters would interact in this way. Yes, this is a great beginning to what could be a great series. So yes, this comes with a very strong recommendation. Definitely my honorable mention here for last week, Defenders #1. Next up here is Batman and Robin #4 by DC. Fantastic cover here. Absolutely love this cover. Now, this series has been very good from the relaunch. It was really good before, but I really love the chemistry between Bruce Wayne and his son Damian Wayne. In fact, everything that I felt would happen has happened or is happening. These are two people that are very different. They have things in common, obviously DNA. They're very passionate, but they're both raised in completely different ways. So Damian is a brat. He's a very talented, very capable brat, but he is a brat. And, Bruce doesn't really do that. He doesn't really do the brat game. So I've said this before too, it's almost like Jason Todd again, except for a little more intense. So it starts right off with great artwork. You have this fantastic page of the drive-in theater. You got a movie in the background there, really cool. And then you have our heroes tied up in an old, rusted, broken down 1950s chassis. So the story really starts off great. Again, the artwork is just fantastic. As much as I love the artwork when Morrison was writing the series, I really like it, I think, better now. I think this artist, just the way that he's able to have such great, vivid colors in such a dark, and usually his book's at nighttime, so you see a lot of darks and lights put together in a way that just, to me, is beautiful. Even the way he does the stars here, it's just really great. This villain, he's almost like a Splinter Cell type look to him. I think he handles this villain great. He makes this villain like he could be someone to take on this extremely powerful team of Batman and Robin. Again, the writing is extremely solid. In fact, sometimes it's great. The artwork is always just, look at that. Just look at that. That's just fantastic. And this artist really does this on every page. It's not like it's good, it's bad. Like a lot of comics you read, they'll hurry up or they'll have a different artist do a panel or something. Or maybe a couple of panels will be messy and then you have a beautiful page. No. Every single panel is absolutely beautiful. This is a great series and an absolutely must read for anyone who loves Batman. This is a very strong honorable mention, Batman and Robin #4. Now, before I show my pick of the week, I do want to quickly show that there are two that I'm not going to be opening. Technically, this was my pick of the week, and that was the conclusion to the Dark Angel saga. But I really couldn't get myself to show this online just because it would ruin so much of the story, and I felt for anyone to really just read a fantastic book, you should be reading the Dark Angel Saga from the beginning, if possible, Uncanny X-Force from the beginning, and then get here and then read this comic. So I didn't really want to, I'm sure it's all over the internet what's happened, but I just didn't want to do that. So this would have technically been my pick of the week, but since I'm not going to be showing it, I didn't think that was fair. Another really strong honorable mention that I won't be showing was the conclusion Samurai's Blood. I also didn't want to show this because so much happens in here that if you knew about it, it would kind of just ruin a lot of the story. So another story that's best read from the beginning. So both of these books, honorable mention here, pick of the week here, but since I can't show them, I won't have them actually be the ones that I pick. So with that said, my pick of the week is Batwoman number 4. This is a great issue. The first 3 just really captivated you, brought you into this world of Batwoman. Really, the artwork, as always, is just so good. But as good as they've been on the last 3 issues, they knock it out of the park with number 4. This is a complete home run on every level. First of all, obviously, beautiful work. I mean, this book is just a moving work of art. When you're turning the pages, it's like a moving work of art. Absolutely beautiful. The way that the color panels are used with the black and whites, the situation that's going on, you feel the tension of the panels, so well written. This book, guys and girls, is just an absolute masterpiece of comic writing. If this doesn't get you to start reading Batwoman, nothing will. Again, you should be reading this from the very beginning, and be also picking up the Batwoman run that ran on Detective Comics. You can pick that up on hardback or paper tradeback. But you should be getting Batwoman right now. Absolutely right now. The way that you have these different layers. I mean, check this out. You have a layer here, right? Then you have a layer here, here, and then there. All different styles, and it works perfectly. It's the same artist, just handled and like colored in a different way. It just really works so well. Just this, even though, like I said, I would have picked Uncanny X-Force as pick of the week if I was going to show it. Still, it wasn't better than this book. It's just, it was a fantastic conclusion to a fantastic storyline and a fantastic series. But on every merit, this is the best any other comic can offer. This will always match it, if not beat it. That's how good this is. Just beautifully done. Every page, guys, every page is like this. Just absolutely great storytelling, beautiful artwork, combined in a way that is truly a comic masterpiece. It truly is. There is no reason why everyone shouldn't be picking this up when it comes out on trade for their collection. Absolutely beautiful. And with that said, those are my honorable mentions and comic pick of the week. Like I said, I can keep on turning this book, and you just keep on getting better and better. But I gotta leave something for you to discover on your own when you pick up this comic. Absolutely love, and a very strong pick of the week. Like I said, with that, those are my comics. I would love to hear from you guys, see what you guys are reading. If you guys are loving Batwoman the way I am, as well as Defenders and Batman and Robin. And if any of you love the ending to Uncanny X-Force's Dark Angel Saga. And I'm curious if any of you have been reading the Image limited runs. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.